An author DM'd me and asked if she could base her next romance novel on my fiance and I. And it's really funny because every single time we tell the story of how we first met, every single person says it's straight up out of a romance novel. And it made me realize that I've never told an in-depth story of those first 2 weeks when we met. So now we're going to. Are you ready for this?
So ready. I love it when you tell the story.
Okay. We're also making our sleepy girl mocktails so that we pass out tonight because we have an early wake up call. So he's getting the ingredients for that. So at the time I was in college and Nash was in the Air Force. He was on his 5th year and my plan was to stay in Arizona, but he was always planning moving back to Texas. And we both went to the same gym and we ended up meeting on the leg extension machine at the gym. I was working out with my friends and he was working out with his friends and they needed to work in on my machine. So I let him, and one thing led to another. He ended up getting my Instagram and then later asked for my number. In that conversation, he told me that he was supposed to be moving in 2 weeks. So I didn't want to get my hopes up even though I was kind of really into him. And he DM'd me, and I'll pop up a screenshot of his DM, but it was something like, it's unfortunate I have to leave, but I would still love to get to know you better. And I said I would love to, and same, or something along those lines. And he ended up planning a date that night. It was very simple. We were both very broke back then. I went over to his house that evening, and he ended up cooking an entire, like, 5-star meal. We ate dinner, and then we started talking like normal. During our conversation, I look outside at the window and see that the sun is rising. Mind you, I got to his house at like, what, 5 p.m. and now I'm noticing the sunrise. Neither of us touched our phones that entire time. The sun literally started rising. I swear to God, all we did was talk. We literally talked until the sunrise, like a full all-nighter of just getting to know each other. And that's when I knew I really was gonna like this guy and probably get my heart broken because I did not want to do any sort of long distance at the time. And he felt the same because that next morning he texted that he planned another date for us. So every single day for the next 2 weeks, he planned a different date for us. We went on 14 total dates in those 2 weeks, which is absolutely insane. But it made us fall very quickly for each other, at least on my end.
Oh, I planned 14 dates, Keely.
Long story short, on our last date, he tells me that he is staying in Arizona. Mind you, he didn't have a job because he just got out of the Air Force. He had one lined up in Texas, but not Arizona.
I knew way before then that I was gonna stay.
Because he was supposed to be moving to Texas, but he ended up staying because he met me. And our lives have just been insane since then. We got engaged, getting married in less than a month. We bought a house last year. Everything has gone absolutely amazing, and it truly does feel like it is straight out of a fairy tale and romance novel. But now we are going to finish Teen Wolf, and yes, I'm making him watch The Vampire Diaries all the way through and Teen Wolf, so he's a bit more cultured.
It's not bad. I love you.